Good afternoon, girls. Today we will take lesson number 2, science projects. That what type of projects can we do with the help of science, and how the computer help us in field of science, and with some our experiments and product. You will learn how can you conduct an experiment. Unit number 5, lesson number 2, page number 126 to 129. My voice clear to everybody?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. So the first thing that for a moment, like you think about how you use computer in your everyday life, you are mostly think about emails, you surf the web, you do some school projects, you do some school assignments, or you play some video games. While computer can be entertaining and allow us to communicate with each other globally. Globally mean all over the world. You can communicate with the people or you can work with the people. They are in fact used for a lot of other important things. One of the most important role of computer is to aid scientists in their research, help the scientists in their research, provide scientists their research, how can they explore it, the internet or the computers they provide, they help them in their research or in their experiments. The scientists applications for computer have really improved our quality of life. Things that we now take for guarantee would not be possible without computer. Like some examples include weather forecasting, medical diagnostic techniques or MRI scan, crime forensics, telephone call routing, airplane traffic around, and navigation, and so much more. This is all what? This is all computer. Computer is helping in all of these fields. Computer is the one who help us to tell the weather forecast. Even in the hospitals, you see the big machines, they all are made of computer. They all are the types of computer. There are not just computer, the desktop computer which are you are using. There are many different type of computers which we are using. Now there are some projects also, science projects also, some school projects also, which you do in your life, that computer help you to do it. So let's suppose like you have your own science project, you have to create some project. So there are some project steps. That first, pick a project topic. Like you have to choose the topic, what topic you are going to do the project, then research and take notes. Where do you research it? You of course use some computers. Computer doesn't mean the desktop, that doesn't mean the laptop. The computer means wherever you can search the electronic information. So you can do it on your mobile phones, you can do it on your tablet phones, and the different other objects. So you have to search, research about what the topic you want, then you have to write some notes, you have to collect all your research project, conduct the research project, and then introduce the project and fail. Write the research and find the result. This is the last step. Let's suppose, for example, here, like become a scientist and you run your own experiment. It is most science projects a computer would be useful to have, either of the experiment itself or for analyzing or organizing your data afterward. So you won't need supercomputer or a sophisticated database system. Your home computer or school computer that use it can serve you the scientific needs. How? Like you can see on your book, it's on page 126, they give you some examples, the project examples, that check out some idea of scientific project that you can try by your own. So first thing, have you ever tried rubbing your stomach and patting your head at the same time? Like you are rubbing your stomach and patting your head, patting your head at the same time. So what do you think, that is it easy to do it, or your homework or study for a maths test while you have watching television? You are studying and you're watching a television but studying a maths test, because why? Maths is always tricky, it's need concentration. So it is about it is tough to focus on one task when you have distraction, when you distract for doing something else. So in the science fair project, you will investigate how distraction affect your focus on tasks, such as, for example, let's imagine, okay, you are driving some games, while we play the game, there are driving wheels on games also. By looking at how gaming score are affected you as you are talking on a cell phone. For example, you are playing a game, you are driving, playing a game about car racing. Okay, you have a driving wheel in your hand, and you are continuing talking to your friend also on your on a phone call. So what do you think, what is the effect you feel that your scores will have, either instead of just playing a game? What do you think? Who can answer me that? What do you think that when you can get higher or good scores, just concentrating on game and playing game, or games and calling your friends together gives you the high score? Hmm. Anyone?
To teacher my own. Not calling
Yes.
the games.
If you just play alone by concentrating on your game, like concentrating on one thing, then your scores increase or decrease. But when you talk to your friend, you divert your mind, distract from game to your friend gossips also. So this thing divert you, it's these things distract you. What happened when you need to access to a game system, such as there are many games, Nintendo Wii, or as well as Mario and any other driving game that required a steering wheel. So our steering wheel for a game, you also need volunteer driver for an element. Like you are playing a game, focusing, concentrating a game by your own. But if the object of the project is to determine is distracting, such as talking, phone, affecting game scores or driving skill when you grow up. So remember, this is a good experiment for your parents to, like, this is a good idea to remind them that you have to stay focused when you are driving. Like you can stay focused on one thing at once. You can say that your mind can work on two places as one. The simple example at the beginning, they say what, scrubbing your stomach and tapping your head. If you try it by your own, you can do it. It's impossible. Either you start tapping both, or either you start rubbing the both area. So you can't tap and rub. Same thing. You can't drive and you can't play, talk to the person, or you can't do maths work while watching TV. So this is a small project which you can do it. This is what you analyze it. You analyze it, you judge it, you figure it out, you observe it by yourself. Another experiment is that they say in your book, it's page 127, is like how about, this is also about distracting, like set up Mario Kart in other, while you are playing the game. Do you see on page number 127 there is a chart? Okay, they give you chart and they give you three trials and course score also. If you play game, you can fill this chart by your own. What you need to do, first thing, without distraction, play the game and see the scores. And three time, play the game without any distraction. Second time, try it with a call. Third time, try it with having conversation with someone sitting around you. You will feel the difference in the score. Try this three time with different objects, like first no distraction, then phone with friend, phone with mom, and if you want, you can fill the chart on page 127. Okay, this is on
Okay,
127. It is
teacher.
only your gaming score experiment. You just need to record here the marks you get by playing the game and you do your listening music even while you are doing your housework. Sometimes you put headphones and you are listening music or some songs on the internet. So, the relative recent development of MP3 technology has made it possible to take a stack of CDs and store them on a device no bigger than a deck of a card. So, how does the MP3 format squeeze all the CDs down so well? You can go too far. Let's try the music science project. Okay, what you need. The objective of the project is to determine the amount of data compression that is acceptable in different genre of a digital audio. music recorder. Like there are different audio terms. Like before you start the experiment, take some time to your background research and familiarize yourself with the following terms and concepts. Like what are the terms, what are the audio, what is the mp3, what is the digital, what is algorithm, what are the bit rates, what is the genre, what is the pitch of the music. Then see the time required. Like for example, select 5 songs to test from your cd. Try to choose songs with a different pitch. You may choose some classic song, hip hop song, jazz or pop or electronic reggae or blue or rock. Each song give you a different, you can say, you will analyze a different gesture in each song. Select 3 bit rates. For example, you are rating them, you are changing the rate. You can use even for that Audacity, change the rating of each song. You can try to listen to the song with different headphones or speaker. This way you will see if the quality of output system affect the sound of that you hear. Sometimes we hear some song on normal speakers is different, but when you hear it on your headphones, you will feel they are the 3D songs. You will feel more high bass. This is all related to your science project. This is all the projects. What you analyze the sound, you see the sound, you change the pitch of the sound. Different sounds have different effects, different pitch. So simple. Also page number 129, there is a data table, acceptable or non-acceptable musical experiments. You can simple put some song titles, put here the rates, what is the bit rate, medium, high rate, change the pitch, change the sound, change the volume, and do research on it. So just what is computer help us? Computer help us in our research project as much more we want. We can easily search about it. We can easily research it on computer, a different type of computers about different type of researches. I hope it clear to everybody.
Yes, teacher.